Welcome to Flow. Let's get started. Today we'll start off in a cross-legged position. Bring your hands to rest on your knees and allow your eyes to close or find a soft gaze. Give yourself a few moments for breath here. Every inhale, feel your spine lengthen. And every exhale, let your hip bones sink a little bit heavier towards the mat. Allow your breath to become longer in each direction. Find nice, full, big breaths in and full exhales. And then slowly start to open your eyes and reach your arms up. Continue to feel your butt bones plug down into the ground. We take a twist from here. Bring your left hand to your right knee for your twist through the spine. Continue to keep your hips planted. With every inhale, think that your spine could grow a little bit longer. And with every exhale, think that you could twist a little more through the torso, through the rib cage. Now inhale, come back to center, lift your arms up, and we take this the opposite direction. So your right hand will come down to your left knee and your left hand can come back behind you. On your inhale, feel length through your spine. And on your exhale, find a little more twist. And now inhale, come back to center, reach your arms up. And on your exhale, bring your hands down to the ground and bring your feet so they're flat. We're coming into a reverse table pose. Press into the ground, lift your hips, option to drop your head here. And then slowly come down and then cross your legs once again with your opposite ankle in front. Inhale, lift your arms up, and we move through this just a little bit quicker. On your exhale, find your twist. Left hand comes to right knee, rotate over towards the right. On your inhale, come back to center, reach your arms up. And on your exhale, twist over, right hand comes to left knee. And on your inhale, come back to center, grow tall through your spine. And now find your reverse table once again. Bring your hands down, bring your feet flat, lift your hips up. Option to drop your head. Actively press your hips up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. And on your exhale, bring your hips down to the ground. And then extend your legs in front of you. Reach your arms up overhead. We're going for an early seated forward fold. Release your torso over your legs. If you've got a bend of your knees, it's no big deal. We're just moving into this passive hamstring stretch. Find big breaths in and out. And then slowly roll up. We're moving into a variation to get a little bit deeper into your torso twist. Extend your fingertips straight forward. Now, just starting with the right side, open the right arm back, and then on the second go around, reach your left fingertips to your right toes. So we take this 5 times total, opening to the right. With each set, imagine that you could get a little bit deeper into the twist and take this as quick or slow as you need to in your body. And after your 5th go around, we take this the opposite way. So the left arm will go back and then find your twist with your right fingers reaching towards your left toes. So you reach back, and then on the second set, you reach fingers to toes. 5 times total each side. Really think of opening through the chest and rotating through the upper torso. And after your 5th time, bring your feet so they're flat. Bring your hands behind your thighs. We're gonna move through a seated cat-cow. So on your inhale, pull against your thighs, lift your chest up. And on your exhale, find this deep contraction, chin to chest. And then continue to move through this with breath. We take this 5 times total. Inhale, pull your heart forward, look up. Exhale to contract, and then linger a little bit longer, anywhere that you need to feel a little extra stretch. Just try to match your breath to your movement. This is a really nice way to find a little more fluidity and range of motion through the spine. And after your 5th go around, come out of this and we move into a downward facing dog. However you need to bring yourself there, and take a few moments. You can pedal through your feet, maybe shake your head yes and no, or buzz through the lips. And then find a neutral position. Energize your heels towards the mat. Press your armpits towards your big toes. Now reach your right hand towards your left ankle. And then reach your left hand towards your right ankle. And we're gonna take this 5 times total each side. So you have to find a lot of activation through the supporting hand in the downward facing dog. And then we find a lot of rotation through the upper torso, something that we've already started to explore. And after your 5th go around, come back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, reach your right leg high and then step your right foot between your hands. We come into a low lunge twist. Reach your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Now we're gonna move through this into an extended pyramid pose. Come to straighten through your front right knee and reach your right fingertips forward. Now make a big circle with your right arm and re-bend through your front knee. So we take this series 5 times total. Nice big circle through your top right arm and shoulder. And then continue to bend and straighten into your front right knee. We want to find a little more length through your right hamstring and then also through your outer right IT band. We can also work into range of motion in the top right shoulder. After your 5th time, bring your right hand down, plank, option to float your right toes up off the ground for 5 seconds. And then move back to downward facing dog. We take the other side, inhale, lift your left leg, and then step your left foot between your hands. Low lunge twist, extend your left fingers up towards the ceiling and then pause and breathe here. Feel the left hip pull back behind you. Now we're coming into this sequence once again. Straighten through your front left knee to your range of motion and then reach your left fingertips forward and find this nice big circle. So we're moving in and out of this lunge through the front left knee, and then the top left arm will take these nice big juicy circles. Take this at your own pace, your own range of motion. Again, finding some stretch through the hamstring, through the outer IT band. And on your 5th go around, place your left hand down and we come into a high plank. Option to float your left toes up off the ground, 5 seconds. And then transition to your downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. From downward facing dog, walk your feet up towards your hands, separate your feet, bend your knees, and slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand. Nice roll up through the spine here. And then once you arrive, shift your weight over towards your left foot and pull your right knee up. Bring your left hand to your right knee and extend your right arm back behind you. Now you can stay right here, or if you would like to, catch the outer edge of your right foot and extend your foot forward. Just an option to take. This is a challenging balance. Obviously we're balancing on one foot, but we're finding this twist in the torso as well. Wherever you are, slowly release, and we're coming into an assisted warrior 3. Bring your hands to the ground, option to slightly bend your bottom knee. Try to square both of your hips. Now keep your right hand down, bring your left hand to your lower back. Pause there for just a moment and try to peel your left shoulder open towards your ceiling. And then when you're ready, you can reach your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. We're twisting through the torso, we're challenging the balance. Breathe into the space and the length through your body. And now slowly bring your left hand down. And we're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. So however you need to bring your body into this position. Wide-legged forward fold, and then walk your hands over towards your right foot. We're going to continue to move into the twist. Bring your right hand to your lower back. And from there, try to peel your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Really press down with your palm, your right palm, into the lower back. To find a little more twist, a little more open through the chest. And then slowly release yourself back down and move back to your low lunge with your left foot in front. Walk your right toes forward. We come into a wide-legged squat. So your feet can be about the width of your mat. Let your hips drop down, bring your hands to heart center and lift through your sternum and chest. Breathe into the space that you're creating through your lower back. Now power down through your feet and come all the way up to stand. And then option to step or hop your feet together. We move everything to the second side. Shift your weight to your right foot and pull your left knee up. Now bring your right hand to your left knee and extend your left arm back long behind you. Option to stay here, or maybe you slide your right hand to the outer edge of your left foot and extend your left foot forward, just an option. This is a very challenging balance. Continue to actively press down through your bottom right foot while you twist your back shoulder open. Get a little bit taller through the crown of your head. Try to find a little more rotation through the torso, through the chest. And then we slowly transition into our supported warrior 3. Bring your hands down to the ground. Extend your left leg back long behind you. You can have a soft little bend through your bottom right knee. We move on. Bring your right hand to your lower right back. And then with that hand applied there, try to roll your right shoulder open towards the ceiling. Now, option to stay here or option to extend your right arm towards the ceiling. Open through the chest, energize through the crown of your head forward, energize through your back foot backwards. Bend your bottom knee, wide-legged forward fold. All of your toes will rotate over to the left side of your mat. Bring your hands over towards your left foot. Continue to breathe into your stretch. And now we move into this rotation. So bring your left hand to your lower right back. And with your left hand applied there, think of opening through your top left shoulder towards the ceiling. Breathe into the space that you're creating in your chest. Option to bend through one or both knees. And then slowly bring yourself back around, low lunge over towards your right foot. Step your left foot to meet your right for your Malasana squat. Sink your hips down, bring your hands to heart center, open through the chest. Breathe into this space. We're not here much longer. And now extend your fingertips out long in front of you and come down to sit. However you need to bring yourself there. If you need the support of your hands, find that for yourself. Come all the way down to sit and then continue all the way down to your back. Lift your legs, extend them up, and then cross your right knee over your left like you're sitting in a chair. Now with your hands, grab for shins or ankles, and this is just a nice little outer glute stretch. You can stay still in the stretch if you'd like to find a little bit of side-to-side movement. That can help to make the stretch feel a little different. Try to keep your lower back flat to the mat. And we move this into a twist. So release your hands, keep your legs crossed, and let your knees come over towards the left. Now I like to cactus or tee out my right arm just to get a little bit deeper stretch through the front of the right shoulder. And then breathe into that space that you're creating in your right pec. And then slowly bring yourself back to center. We're just gonna take this the opposite way. So switch the crossing of your legs. Pull your knees to your chest. Use your hands on your shins or your ankles. Maybe find a little bit of side-to-side movement if that feels good. You might notice that one side feels a little bit tighter than the other side. Just make sure that you're breathing into your stretch. And now we move this into your twist. So let your knees fall over towards the right, tee or cactus your arms out, and then bring your gaze over towards the left if that feels comfortable in your neck. Every exhale, allow your twist to get a little bit deeper. And then slowly come back to center. Unravel your feet, happy baby. Catch the outsides of your feet, pull your knees to your armpits. You can stay static and still, or maybe you want to straighten one leg and straighten the other. And find one more full big breath in your happy baby. And then release yourself into a final Shavasana, final meditation. Extend your legs long and heavy in front of you. Bring your arms down by your side. Maybe allow your eyes to close. And give yourself this moment. Allow your body and your mind to absorb everything that you just put into it. From the movement of your body to the movement of your breath. Thank you for joining us today. And that's your flow.